need something to drink. And crack about the beach. And she ain't two at the same time. Ain't two at the same time, man. I know you about to be more than nauseous. You about to be definitely more than nauseous. So.
Don't make me choke. It's been so hot lately, so
yeah.
I've been really nauseous these past few days.
Ready?
He's screaming, he's jumping up. Yes, I'm crying.
No,
because my best friend's pregnant too, so we both pregnant at the same time. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna be an auntie. Like it's gonna be cool. And then I started throwing up.
Oh man.
And I said, oh,
what the fuck?
what is going on here? I took the first test. It was a faded second line. I said that's a defect in product. I'm gonna retest in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, fuck that. This shit lying.
And I researched too. They said the brand have false positives. So I said, yeah, that's a defect.
What was it?
It was a first response.
Oh yeah, I guess that's because that's one of those. One of them regular brands. You know, one of them brands that's just generic. Like everybody use it. I would feel like you would have some false negative.
I never really. It's like
false positive.
I never take no pregnancy test before. I just picked up what I saw. So I waited a week, and at that point I'm like, gosh, every day. So he went to the Target to get a Clearblue. Now Clearblue is nice, okay? Because they got the digital one. It'll tell you, it'll read pregnant on there. Instead of
that one line, two. That should be throwing you all like, oh, what the fuck?
But
one line, 2 lines.
He went to Target and got the one with the lines on it. But I didn't mind because it's Clearblue. You know, it's a little bit more of a higher price than the first response. So I'm like, this shit gonna work. And it was the brightest plus sign I had. It was glowing. It's like, girl, you're pregnant, girl.
Ain't no denying this one. We gonna show it to you in LED.
LED. Glow in the dark. You don't even need your glasses and you blind. That's what it is.
Yeah. Congratulations. Good thing is that you got a great support system.
Oh yeah.
That's the most important part. Cause anybody, you know, can carry, you know, not no disrespect. I'm just saying, but anyone can carry a child. It's just that saying that, you know, it takes a village.
Oh yeah.
That stuff really matters. You know what I mean?
He's been really nice and sweet, and his family is really supportive.
Yeah, see,
my family too, but my family don't really live up here.
Oh right. So. But it helps, you know what I mean, because they not, you know, feeling some type of way, because that'll rub off on you. You know what I mean? You get the bench, you nauseous and you throwing up and all that, and then you got bad energy. Don't nobody, you know, they not happy for you about it, and it's like, oh shit.
Yeah. But I think it's a girl, because ain't no way I'm so nauseous every day, throughout the day.
Is that what is something, you read something like that?
I just feel like this is really dramatic. I feel like the boys aren't this dramatic. I feel like it has to be a girl, because
it has gotta be a girl, man. She's nagging, dog. She wrote everything.
My first ultrasound is August.
August?
Yeah. So we'll see the baby, we'll know the gender.
Oh, we in July. Mid-July right now.
It's like 3 weeks from now.
I guess next time y'all get a haircut, I know.
Yep.
Huh?
We waited like 3 weeks for a haircut.
Nah, but I'm just saying, it's like, you think about it, it's middle of July. Like, I mean, 2 weeks from now on is shit, August 1st. You know what I mean? Or whatever. End of July.
And we come here every 2 weeks or
Yeah,
so.
like 2 weeks.
And I'm keeping my hair short throughout this whole
process.
Exactly.
So that means if you end up, this July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, April. So you might end up.
No, they think I'm 10 weeks.
Oh, so you
About to be in my second trimester.
Oh, yeah, so, dang.
So it's like February, March.
Okay. Okay. Boy, can you imagine having a girl on Valentine's Day? Oh my God, boy. Oh my goodness.
You in trouble.
Valentine's Day, boy, you is in trouble.
You gotta get me a gift and her a gift.
You in trouble, son. I'm gonna tell you right now, when you talking about you needed some money, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that statement back.
You better
say, yeah, you gonna need some now, bro. 2 sets of flowers, 2 cars.
Big gift and a little gift.
Little gift, yeah.
You wanted a girl first, though.
Yeah.
You want a daughter?
Yeah, I want a daughter.
Do you got any brothers?
Yeah, I do. On my dad's side, and I mean,
You don't really like
we don't really like talk like that.
that much? Oh, alright.
And he's the baby.
Because y'all don't, oh, right, you the baby. So then, alright, so they'll have to really like reach out to you and like type of thing. I got you. You know where they at?
Yeah.
They here?
Boston.
Like in, oh yeah, so they here.
Yeah.
What about you? You got sisters and brothers here?
No.
No? You only child?
I was raised the only child
Okay.
by my mom, but I'm the youngest of 8 on my dad's
Youngest
side.
of 8?
Yeah. And we never really grew up together, so we kind of distant too.
Do you ever try to, you know, like reach out to them or like?
Yeah,
Yeah.
some of them. Some of them, you know, they're better at reaching out to than others.
Also, I had to tell you, I gotta give everybody a disclaimer. So, as you can see, this camera is on, and I have been doing. So I've been doing videos where I've been talking to men about mental health and stuff like that. Right?
Okay.
So I kind of now I'm starting to lead into like talking about like emotional intelligence and stuff that we really are lacking, like as men, black men, and stuff like that. But now I got a woman in the chair. I gotta ask you, what do you think? Like, what do you think the most downfall in black men? Like, what is our most downfall? Is it like being fatherless? Is it being out of tune with our emotions? Is it being just not being raised, the way we've been raised? Like, you think it's the stigma of how we just been perceived as black men and all together? Like, what do you think the main thing of why we are the way we are?
I think if the root of it is more like mental health, emotional intelligence. Because once you're emotionally unstable, everything else just seems to crumble. Like, you're not present as a father, maybe you can't keep a job because of other responsibilities.
Sure.
So I think it really comes down to that. And I think, of course, the stigma within the community in regards to mental health, like seeking therapy, being on medication.
It's frowned upon.
It's frowned upon, yeah.
Sure. Like, they don't think that we should do it.
Yeah.
You have that stigma of being soft or you know, whatever the adjective they want to use.
Yeah, or like the reunion. Oh, grandma said that Sean is crazy, and we need to be careful with Sean because he's crazy. It's not that he's crazy. He just got depression. Maybe he got a little bipolar disorder.
Maybe he just needs somebody to talk to him.
Yeah.
See where he's coming from. Because all of that stuff developed from the stuff that we don't get, that we lack thereof. You know what I mean? We don't get the communication. We don't. So it makes us go into states of depression and eating disorders and all of that type of stuff. We start doing crazy stuff to our bodies, and you know.
And I think it's also like a communication thing. That not just only in Black men, but like in the community itself. And I think that can also trace back to like slavery and just being so what's the word? Held down. Not feeling like we had the freedom to do what we needed to do or say how we felt. But I feel like now, like in this generation, and we're becoming more open with communicating with how we feel. There's more resources that are being advertised to the community. It's just the big step is just actually stepping out there and acknowledging that you need help.
And it's like knowing that we all do. Like we look at, I think a lot of us, we find shame in it because we don't see nobody else doing it.
Right.
So we think that the upper people who got all this money and, you know, life just seems so effortless to them that they don't need no type of help as well. They probably do.
They need the most help.
Yeah,
sometimes.
they be needing the most. So it'd be kind of hard for a normal person, or I can't even say normal, I don't even like using that word, like a normal person, but it seems like a person who's underknowledged about they mental and stuff that they need help with. If you out of tune with that, I just think because you don't see it a lot, you don't think that it's practical. You don't think that everybody is going to want to do it or it should be done.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to change. Like, I'm not trying to make it look. I'm trying to take away the perception of it. And say like, oh, this is normal. Bro. We're supposed to be talking to people. Like, we want to put down this don't be loners and introverts, and we wasn't put down here for that. Well, some of us have to be because we got to tune with our emotions. Don't know how to have social experiments and stuff like that.
I feel like within the community, anytime you have something intellectually going on or mentally going on, something that you can't like physically see, it kind of throws us off. Like, even like if you on the spectrum for autism, they're like, you're slow, you know. And there's people with autism who are the smartest people.
For sure.
In the community, so
for sure.
It's really stigma.
But you see, exactly, it's more just stigma, man.
Yeah, we gotta talk about it more.
Want you to believe. Like retardation, that might not even be like, it's like, don't use that word. Because there's a lot of people that really have been diagnosed with that type of stuff. And be smart as a motherfucker. Like really be super smart.
Yeah.
Smarter than the average person.
Even like medically, when I go to work, they still use retardation as like a diagnosis. Which, I don't know. It kind of makes me feel a little funny on the inside.
Yeah, because it's like, what is the real problem? Like, am I retarded or am I like, what is the problem? Like, I don't think that the problem is that I'm retarded. I think it's just, I'm lacking something.
Just say they missing a chromosome.
Something, yeah, like don't say that they
retard.
Yeah, a retard. It's almost like calling a midget. You know what I mean?
They hate that.
They hate that shit. Like
I'm
even little people.
Yeah.
You don't really want to do that, so. Like, I feel like you said. I feel the same way when it comes to like, autism is a. But are you saying that retardation? They're like diagnosing people with retardation and not like.
They're saying retardation as part of the history, like retardation. Only because, okay, this individual, they may not be able to communicate the way that people without their disorder communicate.
Yeah.
So because we can't really understand them, it's retardation.
We might be the retarded.
I'm telling you.
Because how is it that God, whoever you believe in, whatever, is still speaking through these people, and they still like here, they still making an impact. It's people be making impacts, autistic people be making impacts on communities and all types of stuff, man. You can't put them in that box to make them. It's almost like you trying to separate them out of the group of humans. You know what I mean?
Even in school with kids, right? Especially black kids. Oh, why is Quatavius just always...
Quatavius.
Why is he always yelling in class and coming to class late and don't do his work? And so the teacher kicked him out the class, and he out the class for like the whole school year. Why is he out the class? You are the teacher. You are supposed to educate him.
And help him understand
himself. Some kids can't, we all can't learn the same way.
No. That's where we be having the mistakes at. We think that because the way we learned it, everybody else is supposed to learn it the same exact way.
Yeah.
No, that's why we had different homerooms, different classes. Exactly. Everybody was separated in their own way. Because we couldn't, because we couldn't all be in the same place at the same time. Like you do have to separate some people from, by level or whatever it is.
Yeah. Or even like the stigma in schools with the special needs kids.
Mm-hmm.
Not every kid who can talk or who can talk, that doesn't mean that they're like, I don't know, I don't want to use the word.
Like they're retarded or something.
They just need a special skill to help them learn. Mm-hmm. And even if your child, maybe Quatavius needs the special needs class because he got ADHD, ADD. He can't sit in class for a whole hour and a half reading a textbook, He needs to learn with his hands or...
Right, he gotta express, the knowledge gotta come out a different way versus coming out,
And I bet you he'll blossom, like the grades will be better, his behavior might even be better.
Like just even talking to him in a normal way and not talking to him like he, I ain't saying the word, like he's slow or like he, whatever. It's like, I think about all the time, I always think about, when I mentioned, when we talk about mental, say retardation. You may not even want to say retardation though. But when we dealing with those people, I always go back to the movie, Radio. It's like you seen that movie before?
I've never seen that movie.
Man, that's a good ass movie, man. With Cuba Gooding Jr. in it. He played a slow kid, and for a long time he would walk past the field, got a shopping cart, he just pushing stuff in it. But from the outside looking in, you think he's slow, like he's retarded or whatever. And all it took was for the coach to take him in and expose him to something that excited him, that would make him pretty much feel like he is worth him being down here, or worth living for. He liked football, ended up turning out, ended up on the road with them all the time. It was just, people started treating him bad in the beginning because of his condition, but now understanding that he's just very smart. He really understand what y'all going through. It's just his appearance just look different than yours.
Right.
It looks slow, whatever that means. Nigga, you look slow. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's kind of that's a good ass movie, man.
Radio. That's what it's called.
Radio, and it's based on a true story. They show the guy at the end. I want to say, I hope I ain't kill him, but I want to say he passed away. But it was I was looking at history of why they made the movie behind it. I think he did pass away. But he was like an older man though. Like he wasn't like a child. He would just get bullied a lot, and the coach took him in. He was like, he would get on the players. The players would like do little random stuff to him, set him up by telling him to go in the girls' locker room. The coach looking for him, and the girls like he would go in there thinking like shit was normal, and there's naked girls in there in the shower shit, and he run out like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, now he in trouble.
Yeah.
But that should just go back to don't treat them like they retarded. Slow, whatever. Don't treat them like that. That's what they used to. They all right.
I think we just need to have more patience and grace with each other, even if you don't have an intellectual disorder. Like even when I was in school, nursing school, my last semester, I decided that I need special accommodation.
What you mean?
Like I needed. So when you
for your students?
For school.
Oh, for yourself?
For myself. And just putting in that paperwork felt so defeating because of the stigma. I'm like, oh my God.
I'm asking for help.
Yeah.
Extra help.
I need special accommodation. And once I got that accommodation, I was acing all my exams and stuff.
It's just the help. That's all we need is some help. Everybody needs some type of help.
I ain't gonna lie, white people, they ain't got no shame, okay? Yeah, I need the accommodation, okay?
Shit, I'm trying to get over this hump.
Yeah.
I'm staying under it. But that's, like you said, that's that stigma, man. That's how we've been down for so long because we've been shamed about asking for help because we was, like you said, like how you mentioned in slavery, it's like we was in that slave mode where we had to survive on our own. Always had to learn how to read on their own, had to learn how to write on their own. So it's like you asking somebody for all of those things now is like it's like the same thing. It's like nah, you ain't supposed to do that. Yeah. You're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be strong. You're supposed to know all everything. And it's like, no, that's not the case, man.
And these days, I ain't trying to be strong, okay?
Yeah.
I tell my husband, I'm a damsel in distress. Please save me. Please save me, boo.
Anyway.
Like a strong black woman.
Yeah, I mean, but there's always different levels of strength. You know what I mean? You can't put a point on strength. Everybody has a different strength. Everybody go through different things. Like motherhood and going through the actual pregnancy is a whole different. Y'all, all women is capable of. It's a different level to everybody. Your body is different from the next woman, so it may not even affect you like how it may affect somebody with high blood pressure. You know what I mean? Something like that. So. I get it, strong black woman is.
I ain't trying to be strong all the time.
No, you're not supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to be strong all the time. Sometimes you wanna, sometimes you wanna be a little bit vulnerable. You wanna be a little bit, weaker in your, stronger in your emotions, but weaker in your flesh. You know what I mean? I just wanna be able to not fight my flesh so much, or fight my soul so much. I just want to be able to let go and just say whatever I need to say, deal with whatever I need to deal with.
And I think that goes for, you know, males and females. Like, you being in a, not only like an intimate relationship, but any sort of relationship where you feel like you can be comfortable being vulnerable with someone. Just having that person could be the turnaround that you need.
Yeah. Having a turnaround, that's what most people, I think, be missing. You just missing that connecting piece. Like we all down here to use each other, but not misuse each other. You know what I mean? So using us would mean if I'm stronger in one area than you are, help me build my strength. Not be as strong as you, but help me build my strength in that category that you in. Balance, yeah. Like this is a seesaw. Like, you know, one side can't be up here and then I'm down here. You ain't gonna be able to see me from up here.
And I think maybe like some women, or even like black women, we hold, you know, you guys black men at such a pedestal. We expect y'all to do everything. You gotta be making this amount of money. You gotta have this type of job. You gotta have a house. You ain't got no car. Don't even try.
Exactly.
I can't go out with you. You ain't got no car. How we gonna go to the date?
Yeah, exactly. That fucks us up all the time.
Yes, I feel like if I was a guy and, you know, I have all these expectations, I wouldn't want to feel vulnerable enough to talk to people about it. I wouldn't want to seek help because y'all think I'm just I'm supposed to be the strong black man too.
Y'all don't see failure as success. Failure is a part of success. So you're not looking at the failure like, this is what I'm supposed to go through. You looking at it like, yeah, nah, that's it. You ain't supposed to do that, so you need to, it's a wrap for you as a man. It's like, nah, man, that's fucked up.
Right. When my husband proposed to me, I thought he was breaking up with me. I was about to cry. Okay, I done drove 2 hours from Fredericksburg all the way to DC on a Friday night to come see this man. And he's sitting at the edge of the bed in such a melancholy mood. I said, oh God, I know I ain't waste $35 of gas to come up here to see this man. He about to break up with me. So I said, what's wrong? He said, I ain't got nothing to my name. You still love me.
Well, look,
she didn't do you like that, bro.
Look though, I was stressed out. Her mind, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to break up with her. Me, I'm stressed. I'm like, damn, I'm about to do this shit. This shit crazy.
But I feel like he was concerned. For me, I can't speak for other women, but I know for me, I feel like he was concerned about all the wrong things. You don't have no house. You still living with your parents.
Yeah, I came in here the first time. First time. Like, yeah, man, I think, you know, I'm about to get married, man. Oh, shit. Really? Like, yeah.
And the thing is, we didn't really grow up with, you know, like the ideal household where, you know, 2-parent household, you know, we can see a healthy and supportive and loving what a marriage looks like. So honestly, it could have go either way, but I think because we had such a good village help to raise us and show us, you know, the good and what not to do. I think that helped us, you know, in our marriage and starting a family as to what we don't want to happen in our own lives.
Yeah, bring that same thing.
Yeah, it's like it's an example of what we don't want to happen. So. But some people don't have that mindset. Like, you're still stuck in the cycle of being abusive relationship, you know, having many children, not being, a present in the children's lives.
That's what we've seen. We've seen it. Like I've seen it. I know I've seen a lot of that over my whole family. And it's like, we get scared about stuff like that because of what we seen, and then we start to look at fear like it's real. Fear is really, it's false. You know what I mean? It's shit that you're not supposed to see. It's not happening to you. So you think because you done seen your father, your uncle, your grandfather, everybody not really take care of their kids and all that stuff, you don't do it because you think it's gonna end up the same way how it ended up for them.
Yeah.
So
you could definitely change the narrative.
yeah. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I definitely. That's how I used to think. I had my girlfriend pregnant before, and I was like, nah, we ain't doing that, dog. Like we ain't nah. And I don't necessarily feel bad about it. It's just I regret the communication. I didn't communicate very well when that happened to me a couple years ago. And it's like, that's what I regret. I regret the fact, like, damn, I feel like I lost her because I wasn't communicating. I didn't lose her because of the abortion or whatever. I lost her because of that. Like, you ain't really speak your words. You ain't really say what you wanted to say. And that's because of the stigma, the shit that we didn't get as, growing up and stuff. So, but
how do we build like emotional maturity and intelligence?
how do we?
Yeah. Because you can tell people what to do, but it's up to them.
My whole thing always has been about accountability, right? I guess it's almost like being in school. You give somebody a task or something, and you come back a week later and you haven't done it. You know that with the grade you're gonna get. It's almost like the same thing. If I tell you to go home and for the next week, just write down everything that you did, every situation you got into, what you feel like you got to control or something, and you don't do it, you got to understand that you're going to get the grade that you're going to get with yourself because you didn't do what somebody asked you. So I just feel like it's more like an accountability thing, because that's the only, you can't tell a bunch of grown ass people. You can tell them what to do, they're not going to listen. You know what I mean? So I think the alternative is to let them listen to themselves. Get them something to do and see if they listen to what the fuck themselves. Not even necessarily listening to me. But I just think, it's hard to say like how you can fix that.
Yeah. Because
it's really all up to the person to fix it. Ultimately, you can have a fucking billboard on every corner saying emotional intelligence, and nobody would really listen to it. You know what I mean? Cutting this a girl in the back of your head the next time you hear, bro.
Huh?
I said I'm gonna put it's a girl in the back of his head. You cut that in the back of his head when y'all find out that y'all having a girl.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna put it's a girl in the back of your head, bro.
And watch it come back. It's actually a boy.
Don't worry about it. I'll just fade it out and then or just put psych at the end.
Psych. Thought it was.
Alright?
I feel better now after that cracker. Talking about me, right?
Yeah.